Here's to whiskey kisses, the peaty taste of sin.
Greetings, whiskey folk, and welcome to another exciting episode of Drinking Out Loud for the unbottling of the Glenturret 2023 release, 12 year. The Glenturret. Oh, how I love thee. Fantastic high-end whiskey with an incredible history. It's the oldest still operating distillery in all of Scotland, 1775. Don't even need to look it up, I'm that confident. It is just lovely. And we've been releasing steadily the new core range that's been brought over here to BC. We've got the 7 and the 10 peated editions, and now proud to bring out the 12-year-old, the flagship, the unpeated but oh so flavourful Glenturret 12. And I say oh so flavourful, I've not actually tried this edition. I've had a Glenturret 12. I've not had this one. Let's see if this is up to scratch. So one thing I love about the Glenturret 12 is the fact that it is a blend of casks, American oak and European oak. So you're getting flavour from two different places, gives it a bigger, richer, more interesting depth and character. It's great whiskey. I say 1775. I'm being called a liar by the box that says 1763, but from what I understand, 1775 is when they actually have real evidence. 1763 is someone's diary entry or something. But yeah. As Scotland's oldest working distillery, the Glenturret has an extraordinary provenance. Visited by writers and poets, including Robert Burns, feted by prime ministers, princes, and homes, to the honour roll of dedicated distillers. The Glenturret stands proudly at the heart of Scotch whisky country. In tribute to the long and distinguished history, our distinctive spirit is fully crafted by hand for exceptional quality. By protecting and preserving the traditional skills of whisky making, we respect the unrivaled prowess that has made us what we are, and enrich for future generations. Today, the unwavering passion for the world of whisky brings together our enduring, hard-won wisdom with the courage and imagination of contemporary masters. Working hand-in-hand with the partners in artistry Lalique, we craft moments to treasure in spirit and glass. And yes, same owners as Lalique Crystal, which is why it comes in... If you haven't seen the new bottles with the Glenturret yet, a beautiful decanter. It is heavy, you can hear that. That is heavy AF. I love these decanters. They're really good. We've had several people come in and buy the 7-year-old just for the glass. Like, it's cheaper than buying an actual Lalique decanter. And if you can get some acetone and scrub off the date stamp on the back here, and obviously the labels peel off, it literally is just a Lalique decanter. You can get a stopper for it, easy. It's lovely. It looks beautiful. So yeah, 46.4, non-chill filtered, non-coloured as far as I remember. It doesn't say on the bottle, but I'm fairly sure it's non-chill filtered and non-coloured. You wouldn't make it 46.4 and then chill filter it, I don't think. And they don't need to colour it because I know they've got a fantastic cask regime. A regiment of casks. I mean, standing proudly in the warehouse. They are a bit of a regiment, aren't they? All right. Oh, that's a good pop. So admittedly, a lot of my love for Glenturret comes from independent bottlings. We've had some incredible ones from the Scotch Malt Whisky Society. My experience with official bottlings is actually very few. I think I've had, of course, the 7 and the 10 that we just released recently. I've been lucky enough to have some classic old ones. I actually have a set of glassware from the 80s, I think. Of more recent bottlings, I've had, I think, one of the other versions of the 12, and that's about it. So, I know they say that it's like predominantly ex-American oak and then some European oak, but that is just beautifully, just in such a sherried whiskey aroma. Oh, it's like that legendary Glenglassaugh PX cask I still dream about. Nutty, dried fruits, figs, dates, almost like a graham cracker. There's a herbal thing running through it as well. It makes me want to sort of baste some chicken with it. Oh, that is so full flavoured. There's so much happening there. There's this beautiful lot of mocha coffee kind of backdrop, biscuity. That is so full. I'm surprised that this is 46.4. If I was going just on the taste, I'd feel like it had to have been like 50 ABV. Like, I think the 10-year-olds, the Peter 10 is bottled at 50. This feels like that level of concentration of flavour, but it doesn't taste more alcoholic, it just tastes more flavourful than I expect at 46. Because in this style of whiskey, it's literally not, it's not just the alcohol that's gone down, you've literally watered it down, right? You've thinned it out. This doesn't taste thinned out. I can see why this is so, like, scoring so many points in awards right now. Like, everyone is going wild over these new Glenturrets, and this 12 is... I love Peter Glenturret. That's where my heart lies. That's why I released the 7 and the 10 first, because I couldn't wait. But this is phenomenal as well. This really is very good. Man, my oh my. Such a good, hefty decanter bottle. I love it. I wasn't sure what to think when I first saw the new branding. I'm still not a fan of the label necessarily, but the bottle, stunning. Just, you could really, you really could do some damage with it though. It's very hefty, but it's just very sleek and aesthetically pleasing. I like the tapered shoulders. It's got lines on the edges, but not on the front and back. It's ribbed on the edge. Oh. Great presentation. Fantastically well-treated whiskey. Like, they know what they're doing. They've been making it for 250 years now, almost. Actually, according to them, over 250 years. They know what they're doing when they're making it, but obviously making the whiskey is only one part of the equation. You've got to know how to blend it, how to bottle it, and these guys know what they're doing with that as well. It's big, it's rustic, it's real, it's handmade feeling. It's gorgeous. It really is. It's good, unadulterated, unpeated Highland whiskey. And if that sounds like something you want to enjoy, well, we should have it in stock right now at strataliquor.com, and if we don't, we'll have it back again soon. At time of recording, the current price is $128.61, which means it's also a featured whiskey right now, and will be for probably about a month after this video drops, which means it's 10% off, $115.75 for Whisky Folk members. But if you're watching it outside of that, don't worry, you can get 5% off just for joining the Whisky Folk. It's free to join, you get 5% off instantly at the Strataliquor. And if you want 10% off of absolutely any whiskey in the store, you can do so by joining Strath Premium as well, which is our monthly subscription. Yeah, so we had this at the tasting. The time of recording, it's happening tomorrow, so I don't know what the score is yet for the video, but I should know by the time it goes up on YouTube, so I'll let you know what the score was for this whiskey for your fellow Whisky Folk Club members. And what the tasting profile was as well. If this doesn't come out to be Rich and Round, I will be shocked. That's exactly where I would place it. I would be shocked if it's anything other, but I'm really intrigued to see how it scores. Yeah. All right, Slanchivar, I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, stay well.